So welcome guys to yet another unboxing video. Today's unboxing video, I'll be focusing here, dear camera. I will be unboxing a video camera just because I needed something to have portable, not the shitty heavy 650D. It's not shitty or anything, but it's very heavy and it's very hard to take around with you when you just want to do blogs or whatever, or just memory. So this thing is very affordable, that's why I picked it up. This thing is the Panasonic HC-V210, and it is a 1080p recorder. It has intelligent zoom, 72x. It's not really a 72 zoom, it's digital zoom. Yeah, I believe it has 32 optical zoom. Also has 10 megapixels of photos. I don't know why they put 10 megapixel photos on that kind of lens, because it's made to take photos. It's in black. It is a 32.3mm wide angle lens. Wide angle lens, because my phone has 28mm, so it's that's more about a wide angle than this thing. It has optical image stabilizer, which is awesome. Also has some other kind of image stabilizer, which is their intelligent image stabilizer, to say it right. So let's just take off this wrapping around here. I'm just gonna see how easy this thing is to steal by just pulling off these things. That's one. I'm not a professional thief or anything, so this is going to take a while. There you go. And that's how easy you get into the camera by removing the alarm if it is in here, because some cameras do actually have alarm, little white strips of alarm thingies in them. So first thing we'll find in here is the battery. It's the first thing here, and well, first thing I have to pick out easily is the battery pack, which is reasonably big actually. It's the size you can find, or actually a bit bigger. If you consider the total size of it, not the width and the thickness, but the total size, it's actually a bit bigger than my 650D's battery. What more do you have in here? We got the power adapter, which is awesome. You charge the battery right from the camera, which I love, because my 650D I have to take out the battery to charge it. So if you want to film something while charging your camera, you can't do it. Here's the camera itself. We're gonna looking at just as fast as we're done with all these accessories. Eco-friendly packaging, which I believe is good. You have a normal power cord. This is the European style, as you can see here. The 2-pin plug there. Yeah, I can't really see shit because this camera, the 650D is a good camera, but doesn't really focus that much. You get some HD writer. I believe that is a software, a little video software of some sort. You also get the operating instructions for the camera on a CD. So that's how digital we are going now. That's actually not digital at all, it's very analog. How more do you have in here? You actually got a HDMI cable, because this camera does have HDMI built in. And one more, we got a USB cable. This is a normal USB cable you normally find in most cameras, for most cameras. So if you have one for your SLR, you can use that as well. Canon especially uses those kind of plugs. And you got some instructions manuals in paper type, so you can actually read it in paper if you want to do that. So there you go. Taking out the camera of this package, it has dual packaging. This is very good, very cool. It has this is high tech, this stuff, because you have dual packaging. You have both bubble wrap and this kind of cloth thingy around it. Not really tech at all. This. It's a very small camera. The lens cover was actually surprisingly open when I got it, but you can close it like that. It has stereo microphones in the front, which is awesome. It have tripod mount, which is good in metal. Note that, because some of the cheaper cameras only have it in plastic. So there's the memory card slot. I'm gonna swap in my memory card immediately. This is a 32 gig class 10 card. It's quite a fast one. that was not as easy as I thought it would be. Oh, it's a very good reason for that. It was the wrong way. Well, that's how easy you can put it in the wrong way. There you go. You got here, you have the lens in the front there with optical zoom. I believe it is 32x. Or 32 times. Here is the power in, which is a bad position for it. Thinking about if you're holding the camera and charging it at the same time, you will hold at the charging port, which is, yeah. There's the record button there. Let's get some more close-up of this. Let's see here. It's not a very good image or brightness here. I'm gonna see if we can turn off that brightness. Let's see here. Where's the Q button? There's the Q button. I can't really adjust anything while doing anything. I could do that on my old 1100D. So there is your volume rocker right there, or not volume rocker, the zoom rocker rather, or zoom button thingy, slider thingy. Here's the photo button so you can take photos, and here's the side with some specifications, and there is the screen, which is not that big because it's a video camera and they're not supposed to be big. So this is not touchscreen, it is all navigated by these buttons here. At the side here we got a speaker, the USB port right there, the manual. Oh, you can switch from manual to auto settings. Which these buttons are a bit spongy, like the 6D from Canon. It's a bit spongy buttons. They're not clicking. But yeah, okay, it's good enough. You get the AV out, so if you have a adapter for that, you can use that. So let's see if there's some power on that battery included. Yeah. Nah, so see, no touchscreen. So what day? 27th of 1st 2014, and it is weird sounds. Enter. And if you swap off this, wow. Well, I can tell immediately this is much more better at focusing than my 660D. You can film it 5 hours with this thing. So you can see there's the monitor there. Let's can see if we can get into range here. Let's zoom in this thing. Yeah, and it's reasonably quiet. So the lens itself is in here. So you can probably see that thing move if this camera wants to focus. Focus, 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 focus. There we go, you can see that thing move. That's the zoom right there. The optical image that was here was also on, so that was a good thing. So that's how the camera looks. Wow, this thing, there we go. That's how it looks from the front, so it looks reasonable. They have full HD rating here, so it's yeah, apparently filming in full HD. So it is in auto or full mode now. So if you go to the menu, record setup. Yeah, record mode. It's HG10 1920. You have many options here. Okay, so HG is normal. Okay, so record at high picture quality mode, and you also got a record at the longest time mode, not suitable for filming fast moving objects. Okay, and you also got that 50 thing, a recorded progressive mode, which with best quality. I don't know what the difference are between it. So you get 50i and 50p, which I believe I can select 50p. It sounds more awesome. You got the record format, AVCHD. You also got iframe and MP4. Yeah, suitable for uploading to a website. Just gonna see. Just gonna get this camera here into angle. So there you got iframe, which is best mode for editing on PC, and best mode for viewing on televisions. So I believe I'm gonna use it for the MP4 format because I love that thing. Oh, then you cannot select the record mode. That's interesting. So I have to use AVHC there at 50p. Scene mode. There's iZoom. Which the optical. Wow. You get iZoom, which is 72x. You get D-Zoom, which is 100x, and you get D-Zoom again, which is 2500x. I'm gonna take this turn on off because I hate digital zoom. Telemacro, I don't know. Brighten up objects in front of backlight. That's a good thing. Automatically stops recording when the camera is turned upside down. Wow, that's interesting. Or sideways. So you can actually make the camera stop recording when you're turning it upside down or sideways, which is weird. Fade color black. Fade. Oh, this is just some other thingies. Yeah. Picture setup. External display simple. Wow. Display information of LCD monitor on television screen. Detail. Yeah, there it is. That's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to see. I actually see the dust in my keyboard. So now I can film at 2 hours and 46 minutes on a 32 gig card. I'm gonna take a little movie here just to check it out. So right now it says record on the screen, and I'm recording. And it's doing a really good job. I'm gonna put this in the video as well, guys, so it's in the end of the video. It's a very good image stabilization on it. So let's see if we can get something up my monitor here. Something that I can actually film. I can put this thing here. I can put that like that, and put like that. There you go. So, zooming in here. Not very suitable at focusing in that kind of zoom, but there you go. That's about, let's see here, that's 8x, 11x, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's lost focus, 14. 14 is the best I can do, and this is me trying to hold the camera steady as I can. That's 13x. So yeah, I'm holding it with one hand without the strap on. I'm gonna see how good it is in the dark. I know this is gonna be crazy for you to look at. It's not very good in dark. Oh, it actually is pretty good in darkness, but not when zoomed. It's good otherwise. So yeah, good little blog camera right there. Yeah. And you can watch the video here by pressing some here. So, oh, there you go. I'm sorry, that's very inappropriate. So you can slide this slider here and you get to the playback. So right now it says record on the screen and I'm recording. So there you go. And it's doing a really good job. I'm gonna put this in the video as well, guys. Yeah, it's reasonably good actually. So it sleeps when you close the screen. Does it still turn on again? It does. Cool. So that's awesome. So there you go, guys. The cheap ass Panasonic HC-V210 with optical image stabilizer, 10 megapixels of picture, and 72x zoom is actually 2500, but that's not really appropriate at all. Decent lens with a good lens cover, stereo microphones, and yeah, at a very, very affordable price range. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna get some more video shots out of this camera before I actually can tell you anything more about it, but at the first impressions, it's a very, very good camera. For the price, of course. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.